本物の強さ見せてあげるわ。かかってらっしゃい。日本一。
Alright guys, so here are a few tracking moves. The only downside to some of these moves that I will say is that if they block you and you predict the side step wrong, you can get punished. So just be careful when you're doing some of these so that you know you don't get punished for it. 1P is a pretty good tracking move. It works good at a certain range, so it's not too bad to try to use on people, and it's safe on normal hit. This is another tracking move, the sweep, which is also pretty risky. People like to duck that a lot, so just be careful. As 6 PP, the second punch and 6 PP is also tracking. It's pretty quick, so that's a good tracking move to use. Also, Mai's kick, mid kick to high, launcher, punch, whatever, kick punch is also -6. And I'm just showing you guys some of her safe options and safe moves. Here we go. As you see, this guard breaks 66K based off the tip range of where she hits you with her feet is how much more plus she becomes. So if you do it up close, you're definitely negative. Safe, but negative. The good thing about her, she has a 9-frame jab, so people really don't have, they do some crazy stuff. I mean, off certain things, if you're like neutral or -1, they might still get hit, so. Also, Mai's jumping moves. The kick is unsafe, but that punch is -1. Like, it's similar to the down kick punch on normal hit. That last punch is -1, so you have a similar mindset there. Her forward H+K is -7. You have to neutral throw it. Pretty much the majority of the cast has to neutral throw that. Same thing goes for her down forward kick. These are pretty good moves. I mean, you can catch somebody running up to you with them. So they're not bad, but just be careful when you use them. Also, that back kick is -3. Decent move, normal range, pretty safe. Just be careful when you use it. Punch kick. A lot of people don't really grab this. It's from a somewhat of a range, but it's a pretty quick poke, even though it's -11. And guys, also I want to bring up Mai's back kick is also tracking, because that kick reminded me of that. That is another move you can use, back kick. It's a high. So here we go. Showing you again. The quarter circle back punch, it's -9, can be forward thrown. And I'll show you the string off of that. Okay. So, another, like I showed you before, the tracking move was back H+K. It is unsafe. I'm just showing you a lot of the unsafe stuff. Her backflip does not really have much use. So, I wouldn't even suggest using it. Just showing you some unsafe kicks here. The bound, the kick off of the jump, that high launcher can all be thrown punished. And if you don't know frames too well, or the speed of your grabs, don't do anything crazy. Just stick to the forward throws for now until you learn that. So spacing, kind of like a 2D fighter with the concept. The closer you are when you throw a projectile, the more unsafe you are. So, as you see, or you can say the less negative, or excuse me, less plus you become, not negative. The more negative, the closer. The less negative, the farther away. So you can see that here, because they have to run in to get to you. That's also a good little space and mix up. You can do 6K, or you can do the tracking 1P. So if they try to sidestep because they think you're gonna do that guard break, you can do 1P. So stuns, abilities, and tech. just a little something something for you guys to kind of pay attention to when you're learning her. When you do her back punch, and like I showed you any of those enders that they cannot hold, if they don't counter, they're gonna get hit. You can do a jab or 3P, but if they do, a lot of people tend to break hold or hold right there. I just go for her one of her strongest throws, quarter circle forward grab. But as you see, if they don't hold, this is what happens, and this is your potential damage that you can get. Here you go. I'm just showing you options after it. 3P right there. You can also go into 3P K for a quick launch. See that? So just pay attention to your opponent, and as I stated, the quarter circle forward grab is a very good throw alongside her 6-6 throw, which I showed you combos with earlier. So those two are very good grabs to do. She also has a wall ability to jump off and do her jumping attacks, as you see. And as I'm going to show you, the jump kick P plus K evades wake ups. You have to time the mid kick one pretty weirdly sometimes, but if they do a low, you can get her jumping kick into a stun. So you can go into whatever you want to go into after that. If they do a low and you jump over it and you get that stun, and then you can use concepts that we just went over with the guaranteed into a mix up there. Probably gonna hold most likely the majority of your opponents. Here's some tech. Not gonna get too much into that. If you're not advanced, you'll learn it eventually, but here you go. If they don't get up off the floor and you want to kind of boggle their mind a little bit, here you are. Bam. And as you see, she is plus. I'm testing that she is plus. If they do get up off the floor before you hit the first hit. So with her being a 9-framer, it is really dangerous for them to just get up and mash. Of course, there's a break blow and a break hold. Now, the reason I did that low is because if they break blow, they cannot hit you. And if they sidestep, they can't sidestep the tracking move. So anytime you find tech, you need to find moves that avoid all these options best that you can with the characters. Not everybody has the best options for this type of stuff that works. Helena is probably one of the best. Tina is pretty good with that. You can be pretty different. As you see, I'm just showing you different little ways. If they get off the floor and you whiff the first attack, you are plus. And basically I'm testing if you react late or you react the same time they do or before they do, you're still plus, but it's a different, you know, plus ranges. So just a little tidbit there. Maya is actually not that easy as people think, so you do have to be strategical. You can't be all mashy if you want to get far with her. Okay guys, so just let me know what you want to see more of. Me and Subway both kind of just get creative and try to do things or whatever we come up with. Any suggestions you have, please put them down below, or anything that you feel you need help with, put down below. I don't do everything in these videos. We all have our own brains. I just give you ideas. So that's that. I hope you guys learn, and if you have any questions, let me know. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Keep working hard.